These are some of the most deadliest insects in the world. Part 1. Number 5. Kissing bugs. Kissing bugs, also known as triatomines, belong to the family Reduviidae. They are blood-feeding insects found in the Americas, primarily in rural areas. The name kissing bug comes from their habit of biting people, usually around the face or lips while they sleep. The bugs are attracted to the carbon dioxide that humans exhale. While not all triatomini bugs are infected, some carry a parasite called Trypanosoma cruzi, which causes Chagas disease. When an infected bug bites, it can deposit the parasite's feces on the skin. The parasite can enter the body through the bite wound, mucous membranes, or breaks in the skin. Chagas disease can have acute and chronic phases. In the acute phase, symptoms may include fever, fatigue, body aches, rash, and swollen lymph nodes. However, many people may not show any symptoms. If left untreated, the disease can progress to the chronic phase, which can lead to cardiac and gastrointestinal complications. To prevent kissing bug bites and Chagas disease, it's advisable to take precautions such as sealing cracks and gaps in homes, using bed nets, maintaining a clean living environment, and seeking medical attention if you suspect you have been bitten by a kissing bug. If you live in an area where kissing bugs are prevalent, it's important to educate yourself about the risks and ways to protect yourself and your home. Number 4. Sandflies. Sandflies are small, blood-feeding insects that belong to the family Psychodidae. They're found in various regions around the world, including tropical and subtropical areas, as well as some temperate regions. Sandflies are most commonly found in sandy, coastal, and marshy habitats. There are over 1,000 species of sandflies, but the most well-known species are known to transmit diseases to humans and animals. The female sandflies are the ones responsible for biting humans as they require blood in order to obtain nutrients for egg development. Male sandflies, on the other hand, feed on nectar and plant juices. Sandflies are known vectors of diseases such as leishmaniasis, which is caused by a parasite transmitted through their bite. Leishmaniasis can be found in different forms, including cutaneous, mucocutaneous, and visceral, with symptoms ranging from skin sores to internal organ damage. Other diseases associated with sandflies include sandfly fever, Bartonellosis, and certain types of sandfly transmitted viruses. Prevention and control methods for sandflies include the use of bed nets, insecticides, protective clothing, and insect repellent. Limiting exposure to their habitats during dusk and dawn when they're most active can also reduce the risk of bites. Number 3. Africanized honeybees. Africanized honeybees, also known as killer bees, are a hybrid species resulting from the interbreeding of African honeybees and European honeybees. However, some of these hybrid bees escaped quarantine and began to spread throughout South and Central America. Africanized honeybees are more defensive and aggressive compared to their European counterparts. They tend to respond more intensely and in larger numbers when their nests or hives are disturbed. Although their aggressive behavior makes encounters with Africanized honeybees more challenging, fatalities resulting from their stings are relatively rare. The severity of reactions to bee stings can vary significantly depending on an individual's sensitivity or potential allergic reactions. Africanized honeybee colonies have been known to exhibit swarming behavior in response to threats. When disturbed, they can chase intruders for longer distances and in larger groups, stinging repeatedly. Africanized honeybees often establish a larger defensive perimeter around their nests compared to European honeybees. They may also respond to perceived threats at greater distances. Africanized honeybees are not inherently more venomous than European honeybees, but due to their aggressive nature, they pose a greater threat to humans and animals. Africanized honeybees have mixed effects on honey production. While they may produce honey that is similar to European honeybees, their aggressive behavior can make handling and maintaining colonies more challenging for beekeepers. Africanized honeybees are proficient pollinators. They are known for their ability to adjust to new environments, which can lead to increased pollination of certain crops and plants. It's important to note that while Africanized honeybees have earned a reputation for being aggressive, it is crucial not to demonize the entire species. Understanding their behavior and implementing appropriate safety measures can significantly reduce the risk of negative interactions with them. If you encounter a swarm of bees, it is best to leave the area calmly and seek professional assistance. Number 2. Giant Japanese hornets. The giant Japanese hornet, scientifically known as Vespa mandarinia japonica, is a species of hornet native to Japan, China, and other parts of East Asia. It is one of the largest species of hornets in the world, with queens reaching lengths of up to 2 inches, 5 centimeters, and having a wingspan around 3 inches, 7.5 centimeters. Workers are slightly smaller. The giant Japanese hornet has a distinct appearance. It has a yellowish-orange head with large compound eyes, a dark brown or black thorax, and a noticeably long abdomen with alternating stripes of yellow and brown. These hornets are known for their powerful flight capabilities. They can reach speeds of up to 25 miles per hour, 40 kilometers per hour, and cover long distances in a short amount of time. They're also excellent navigators and can travel up to 60 miles, 100 kilometers, in search of food. Giant Japanese hornets possess a potent venom, and their stings can be very painful. Their stingers are longer than those of other hornets, allowing them to inject larger amounts of venom. Their stings are especially dangerous for individuals allergic to insect venom and can even be fatal in extreme cases. These hornets are social insects that live in colonies. Their nests are typically built in hollow trees or underground. A single nest can house several hundred members, including the queen, workers, and larvae. The giant Japanese hornet primarily feeds on other insects, including bees, wasps, and even other hornets. They are particularly infamous for their ability to decimate entire honeybee colonies. A group of hornets can quickly kill thousands of bees and carry the bee larvae back to their nest to feed their own young. When the giant Japanese hornet perceives a threat, it can release a pheromone that attracts other hornets from the same colony. They are known to be highly aggressive when defending their territories. Despite their fearsome reputation, it is essential to note that the giant Japanese hornet is generally not aggressive towards humans unless provoked or if their nest is threatened. However, caution should be exercised around these insects due to their potent venom. Number 1. Mosquito. Mosquitoes are small, flying insects belonging to the family Culicidae. There are over 3,500 species of mosquitoes worldwide, grouped into around 43 genera. Mosquitoes typically have slender bodies with long legs and narrow wings. They range in size from 3 to 9 millimeters in length. They're usually gray or brown in color, but can be other shades as well. Mosquitoes are found almost everywhere on Earth, except for extreme polar regions. They thrive in areas with standing water such as lakes, ponds, marshes, and even artificial containers like buckets or tires. They are particularly active during warm and humid conditions. Mosquitoes undergo a 4-stage life cycle: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. Female mosquitoes lay eggs on the surface of standing water, which then hatch into larvae known as wrigglers. Larvae feed on microorganisms and organic matter in the water. After 2 molts, they enter the pupal stage, where they do not feed and undergo metamorphosis. Eventually, adult mosquitoes emerge from the pupa, ready to reproduce. Female mosquitoes require a blood meal to develop and lay eggs, while males primarily feed on nectar. Mosquitoes are attracted to carbon dioxide and heat, and they use a specialized mouth part called a proboscis to pierce the skin and extract blood. They inject saliva containing anticoagulants to prevent blood clotting. Mosquitoes are known for transmitting diseases to humans and animals. Some of the most significant diseases include malaria, dengue fever, Zika virus, yellow fever, and West Nile virus. These diseases can have severe health consequences, and in some cases can be fatal. Mosquito control is crucial to reduce the risk of diseases. Methods include eliminating their breeding sites by removing stagnant water using insecticides to kill larvae in adults, and using protective measures such as bed nets and repellents. Despite their negative impact on human health, mosquitoes do serve ecological functions. They can be a food source for various organisms like birds, bats, and fish. Additionally, some mosquito species act as pollinators for certain plant species. It's important to note that while mosquitoes can be a nuisance and a health concern, Most mosquito bites are harmless and only result in itching and minor skin irritation.